All right, we had Dave Schwartz with us earlier talking about how activists in the community can go up against the Chamber of Commerce and win. Well, here's somebody who did it, Joshua Cook in Greenville County.
All right, I love this. This group is amazing. So I'm a liberty activist and also write for benswan.com, truthandmedia.com, and I love doing it. I love meeting patriots like you guys. And there's a little phrase that we say, and I'm going to say it right now because I love it. It's liberty is rising. So I'm just going to shout it right. You can shout it with me. Liberty is rising. Awesome. It feels great to win. And I'm looking in this audience and all the people that made a huge victory. We had a huge victory defeating this tax hike in Greenville County. And I'm just looking at all the patriots, people that you guys, some of you gave a lot of money and a lot of time, a lot of door knocking. And there's a few things that I want to discuss, but it was really a situation, a David and Goliath situation, because you had a lot of lobbyists that spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. You had the Chambers of Commerce, you had the Realtors Association, you had, just slick marketing, really expensive mailers and signs. Huge signs they put out, and of course they had the radio ads, things like that. And the AFP, the Americans for Prosperity, did a polling that actually the results was showing that we were losing this fight. That they were polling people that this tax hike was going to go through, and there's nothing that we could do about it. And what was amazing to me is that we were able, all the different conservative groups in our county were able to put aside all the differences that we have. So no matter if you're a libertarian, if you're a conservative, if you're just, maybe a Republican that, doesn't really get involved, we were able to bring a coalition together and say, let's focus on this one goal of defeating this tax hike, the largest tax hike. We were talking about over $600 million tax hike that they wanted to push on people. And of course, it's the same messaging. Like, if we don't pass this tax hike, the children will die in the streets. They'll fall in potholes, and it'll be terrible. The same message you always hear from the left. And but this is the one highlight of the whole campaign was this. Some of these county council members, it was hilarious. In their marketing material, they said, no, this tax hike the groceries will be exempt. Well, of course, we don't believe anything that they say, right? And so we looked into it, and AFP looked into it. I actually called the Department of Revenue in South Carolina, in Columbia, and I said, hey, I just wanted to check, we have this penny tax referendum. Will this be applied to groceries? Will groceries now be taxed? And the gentleman there said, yeah, it's going to be taxed. And that just blew up. Media picked up on that, and it was so embarrassing for this one county council member. Here he is on TV, and it said, well, I do declare, I guess we were wrong. And it just, at that moment, I just felt like, man, we got this thing. We have this thing, and then people, money started pouring in. We were able to buy these signs with Nikki Haley saying that we don't have to raise we don't have to raise taxes. The money's there to fix our roads. And it was just a great campaign, and so many people got involved. And really, when I say that, there was like a core group of 30 to 50 people that walked door to door. And I have to give a shout out to Americans for Prosperity. And I love those guys. They made, and if you don't remember anything that I say today, know this, that if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. Because this is so much fun. And AFP makes it fun. They have the resources, they have the iPads that will tell you like what house to show up at, knock on the door. We had our messaging down. They just made it so easy for local activists to win. And I'm into winning. And I'm excited about 2015 and what we can do. And I'm really excited and pumped up. And, I woke up this morning and I was running on the beach and I saw the sunrise. And I'm like, man, what a beautiful state that we live in. And I'm from Travelers Rest, so I'm right there at the base of Paris Mountain. And from the base of Paris Mountain to this beautiful coast, we live in a beautiful state. And you know what? I'm going to work hard this year to make South Carolina the freest state in the nation. Thank you so much.